What is going on then, guys? I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. Welcome to another video here on our channel. I'm a FIFA analyst, and today I am going to be talking to you about the 4-2-3-1, running through the custom tactics and exactly how to play it in game. We've been chopping and changing, trying different tactics, different formations and so on. I have done some videos on the 4-4-2 recently, and I feel like the 4-4-2 is one of the best formations. So if you haven't given that a watch, I would highly recommend doing so. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel. We do upload every day, along with our second channel where we're uploading every day as well. The link is in the description for that, or up above if you are interested. So then, first of all, let's go ahead and show you the 4-2-3-1 custom tactics. We did release a full game plans custom tactics video last week, which is the 4-2-3-1 taken in that. We go through the ultra defensive, the attacking, and the ultra attacking. This is my game plans that I use in the game, obviously in FUT Champs. If I'm winning, losing, what do I change to, and all that stuff. A reminder, because we always seem to get people commenting, we start in the 4-5-1 formation for chemistry purposes. We press L2, we go to custom tactics, we then press L2, LT again, and we go to game plans. You can now change your game plan by going to formations, and you can change to whatever formation you want. You then press Y to go ahead and move the players around and put them as and where you seem fit. It's simple to do. It keeps 100 chemistry. It's not a problem. So go ahead and do that first of all. Okay, now we've done that and everyone's on the same page then, let's go ahead and talk to you about the actual custom tactics. So the defensive style that we run is pressure on heavy touch. I've spoke to you guys over the last few months about how you want to run the defensive style. Is completely up to you and your particular play style. If you feel like you're a very confident and aggressive defender and you like to win the ball back high at the pitch, one of these two is going to be your best friend. Pressure on heavy touch or press on possession loss. Makes it much easier for you to step up, take the ball back off the opponent. The easiest time to win the ball back is when you've just lost it. I won't press on heavy touch. It doesn't pull your players out of position as much as press on possession loss, but you will still get counted on a little bit more. So it is a risk that you should be willing to take. We run 4 width and we do go ahead and run 6 depth. I want my defensive line to be high up the pitch because I really want to box the opponent in and I want to win the ball back as quick as I can. This obviously does leave me open to the counter attack very, very easily for the opponent to send that through ball down the line. However you want to play the game is your choice. For me, I hate sitting really, really deep. I've tried 2 depth, I've tried 1 depth, I've tried 3 depth. I just find that a lot of the times you're almost inviting so much pressure on that when you don't get counted on and you do get all your men back behind the ball, having that centre mid come running at you, they have loads of space on the edge of the box. I'm not a massive fan of that personally. Offensive style, now I always used to run balanced and possession. I hated long ball and fast build. It was never really my cup of tea, and it still particularly isn't. However, the most effective way to score this year, the easiest way to score, is send a through ball down the line or through the middle. As I've just said, the counter attack is very strong. Long ball gives you the ability to send a man on a run, but also if that ball isn't on, they cover it or whatever it may be, you can still pass the ball around on the edge of the box. You're still going to have those men there. But if they do see an option to run in behind, as you are counter-attacking, they will go ahead and take it. I run a balance width, balance players in box, 2 corners, 2 free kicks. One thing I would definitely not recommend doing is going any higher than 2. If you run 3, 4, 5 on your corners and free kicks, you're going to have so many men in the box, they can hit easily on the counter attack. So definitely avoid doing that. Now, when it comes to your actual player instructions, this is all personal preference. Again, I love running balanced fullbacks. However, it's so aggressive. Like, it's not really aggressive, but you just get caught on the counter so much. So if I was sat here saying to you, and you said to me, I want to get the most amount of wins, I probably wouldn't recommend you to do balanced fullbacks, especially if you're not a great right stick switcher, not a great defender, and so on. Your choice though, if you want to run stay back or balance, you can. I don't run join the attack. That's a little bit too aggressive. Now, because I am running 2 fullbacks on balance, that means I like to use them guys to get forward. I have been running my 2 CDMs on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover centre. But Madison that I use, he obviously likes to get forward, so sometimes he does bypass that stay back while attacking, and Herrera does as well. So this kind of counteracts each other quite nicely. However, if you're running stay back while attacking fullbacks, definitely have one of these centre defensive mids on balance. If you have them both on CDM, you've got 4 people in attack. It's very boring. It's very hard to find a man. You'll lose the ball a lot of the time. So make sure you have that centre mid forward. Now, For my centre attacking mid, I have them on stay forward. My right attacking mid and left attacking mid balanced and get into the box across and then get in behind for the striker. This means that these guys are always going to be there. My striker and my cam, they're going to be available to play that pass out and again hit on the counter. The right attacking mid, left attacking mid, making the runs of the get into the box across means that they show, on that sweat across the cross to the back stick, the RBA to the back stick, whatever it may be, they will then come and show for you. So I definitely recommend running that guys wanted to. That's how I run the custom tactics on the 4-2-3-1. I do prefer the 4-4-2, but what we're going to do now, we did the video on the 4-4-2 last week. I want to go into this particular game, show you guys how to run it and what you should be looking for and how you can actually exploit and use the 4-2-3-1 to your advantage. So then, into the game we go. We obviously changed to the defensive on our playstyle, on our custom tactics down. On the D-pad, just pop it over to the left once, and that means that we can then go into defensive, and that changes to the 4-2-3-1 for us. So, we're going to walk you through, show you guys how you can run this formation, how it can work for you. When coming out from the back, you'd want to make sure that you are quite passive because you've got balanced fullbacks. They will push up here, which makes it quite hard to play out, and we've managed to do that. So now we're tapping that LB button. We're sending the Lucas Moura and the Herrera. The Lucas Moura coming through. We've got that pass there if we want to go for it. João Felix is on the edge of the box. That's where the 4-2-3-1 works well, having that centre attacking mid, and I don't know how I've managed to do that. Wrong skill move, but we are going to get counted on now. So Maddison is there. He's on that stay back while attacking. Kyle Walker with the pace, and we're going to go for that ball into the middle. Now, don't be afraid to use the wingers in the 4-2-3-1. So many people say, I don't know the 4-2-3-1 because I can't find the wingers. They don't get involved. It's down to you to get them involved. You can see here, sending the Coman on the run by using that little LB. We're going to cut back in. We're going to go for RBA across. Aguero's took a very big heavy touch. And now we want to apply that pressure. Remember, on the press on heavy touch, we want to win the ball back as soon as we lose it if we can. Davies is on the overlap. Maddison is there. We're going to find him. We're going to go in the middle, and he just about cuts that out with Fred. But we want to win the ball back again if we can, which we can do. Time coming out in the middle. So we've got the ball out to the right-hand side to Bellerin. We're going to tap that LB button. You can see that Aguero making that run. That is, right there, the getting behind instruction. Aguero on the getting behind makes it really easy for you to look for that ball. And there we are. Straight through. That's why I talk about through balls all the time. They're so effective. They're so easy to do. I like the 4-4-2 because you can have that option for the through ball a lot easier than the 4-2-3-1 tackle. Oh, good tackle, but it obviously does still work in all the formations that you will be playing. So ball out here, we're going to get this out to the right hand side. We're going to tap the LB button as we send that pass off. He hasn't committed with Roberto Carlos. He's trapped that run, so we're going to run into the middle now. We want to try and find the João Felix and the Aguero to link up together if we can. The cam and the striker are probably one of the best things about the 4-2-3-1. Makes it very easy to have the ball here on the edge of the box. Take your time, work your way in like you can. We'll go for a heel to heel. It didn't want to do the heel to heel. It did a different skill move. I don't know why the game did that, but João Felix getting on the score sheet a lovely, lovely goal. And showing a good example of how you can have the ball on the edge of the box in the 4-2-3-1. It's very easy to find the men and kind of, wait for your perfect moment to find that pass in. We're going to Alphonso Davies. We switched to him before we played that pass just to make sure. Coman into João Felix, tapping that LB button, sending that through ball to Aguero, which we can go forward with now. Fake shot just to get past the Koundé, but he did read that. Well done to him. Now we want to try and win the ball back high up the pitch, which we've done. RBA across the face of goal, and that is going to be a corner. Managing to box the opponent in. I've got Kyle Walker on my corners, which I don't particularly want. Corners for me recently, I'll be honest, they've been a bit hit and miss. Sometimes I just try this and just see if we can get on the end of it. Goalkeepers seem to come out and claim absolutely everything, which is why I don't tend to whip it in that often. So now we just need to track this run, watch the 1-2s. That's what he's gone for. Gomez there into Lucas Moura. Play the way we're facing. If we need to go back to the goalkeeper here, we can, but we don't need to. I think Bellerin's onside. He is. We can go in the middle. João Felix, little ball roll. Can we find the Aguero? That is a good tackle from the opponent. So now, Bellerin's out of position. Kyle Walker will need to come over. What we don't want to do here is commit. We just want to stay on that goal line, on the goal side, really, and just try and cover. We need to get across here. Don't need to dive in. We can just hold L2 and just stand up. Davies to cover that pass across there. Now apply the pressure, and we can right stick switch again. LB switch there, and then we've just about got in. Play that back to Pope. He's put the pressure on. Pope! Oh, what a save. I should have absolutely booted that. I didn't. I tried to play it out from the back, being a little bit too cocky. I'm going to just change this out to Bellerin here, using the player lock system, just to take the ball into feet. I'm going to run out here. Double tap pass maybe to Lucas Moura. Take that round the goalkeeper. Hit that. That is a good finish from Lucas Moura. That is a lovely, lovely finish and a very, very nice goal as well. And that is going to be the opponent out. So even on the 4-2-3-1 isn't as it isn't as a goal-scoring formation, I'd say, than the 4-4-2. I think it's much easier to score in the 4-4-2, but the 4-2-3-1 is a little bit more sound at the back, right? The midfield, having those two centre defensive mids makes it much easier for you to not get countered on as easy and kind of play how you want. Now, if you do run stay back while attacking fullbacks, that's absolutely fine, but you can see there how I did use them to get them forward, even on balance. You can still do that with stay back while attacking. You just need to go and get them involved yourself and go and get them up, and that will help you massively when using the formation. Do still think it is one of the better formations along with a 4-4-2. It just depends on your play style and how you guys want to actually play the 4-2-3-1. So you let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below. Are there any changes that you make to the 4-2-3-1? Any particular tactics changes, any instruction changes, and so on? Let me know what formation you'd like to see next. I do want to thank you all very much for watching the video. It is greatly appreciated, and I'll catch all you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.